Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Adventures, and this evening we are in Epcot. I'm really excited to talk to you and kind of show you a little bit about the Epcot After Hours event. So a lot of the different parks around Disney, and actually even at Universal, have different special ticketed events throughout the year. Some of them are seasonal, some of them are not. So tonight we're here at Epcot After Hours. It's the first one of the year, but there's several throughout the year. And tonight I'm going to take you along for what we get accomplished, and we'll chat a little bit more about it through voiceovers and stuff. I'm actually here with my agency, so I may not pop in as often as I usually do, but editing Christopher will make this all make sense for you. But basically this event starts at 10 p.m. It runs until 1 a.m. So during this exclusive event, it's actually 3 hours. However, you're allowed into the park at 7 p.m. So you have a whole 6 hours with this ticket that you can access the park. In those 7 hours or 6 hours, you can accomplish a lot. You can probably do every ride in the park. During the event itself, you have included snacks and sodas and things like that. We'll take a look once we're inside at all that is included in your ticket. But I'm excited to ride some rides with short wait times, eat some snacks, and there should be some exclusive like entertainment, maybe characters that we'll get to see. So anyway, I will make sure to take lots of clips throughout the night to share with you, and then we'll talk about if it's worth it for you and your family. Every person is going to have a different answer for that question, but I'm really excited to see if it's worth it for me, and then I can pass that info on to my clients as well. As we go through the night, don't forget, I am a travel agent. So if you're interested in planning your next magical vacation, send me a message today and we'll start planning the magic. It's totally free to you, unlike this event that we're about to go to. But anyway, let's go inside and start having a good night.
You'll be checking in right this way. If you're here for the after hours event, you'll be all the way down to the left. After hours is going to be all the way down to the left.
So before we actually check in, let's talk about what you can do before the event begins. So if you're coming to take advantage of that extra park time and you're coming at like 7 o'clock for this particular event, you can do all of the normal park activities. So rides, you can get dinner before the event starts so you're not wasting any valuable time. Also, if like here at Epcot, you can watch the fireworks show. That's going to be at 9 o'clock this evening. So you can make sure you arrive before, just to at least get into the park, get situated so that you can really start taking advantage of things once the park closes, because that's really when we're going to see the shorter wait times and things like that. When you check in, you will scan your ticket or your magic band or whatever, and they will give you a special wristband and some more information about the event in particular. So just follow the signs for the after hours event. You're not going to go to the same spot that normal guests check in. You'll have your own line. So as I mentioned, I was actually filming for my agency's channel, so you're going to see just lots of kind of clips, and I'll talk you through. So first, we obviously checked in, and you do get an event map as well as a wristband. They checked the wristband as we got onto different rides and stuff. We started with a coffee, of course, to kickstart the night, and then we kind of were just waiting for the event to start, so we were watching the fireworks over by the Moana walk-through attraction, and then of course had to walk through there because it is just the most beautiful at night. If you've never seen it at night, you definitely have to check it out. Then it was right to the DJ area. So this was over by Communicore Hall, and Goofy was out. Every time we walked past, it was Goofy out kind of jamming with the tunes and running around playing with everybody. So this was a really good time. When I did this event last year, it was Chip and Dale with the DJ. So, you know, it may change depending on when you go, but this was a blast and a highlight for sure. So let's talk about the snacks. So what is included in this event ticket is going to be all the popcorn that you want. There's different stations throughout the park, and there is a map as so that map that we got when we first walked in, it actually shows where all of the snack carts are and kind of what they have. So popcorn was one of the big things that they have included, as well as sodas. So they have bottled sodas out for you: Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and waters, of course. And then there were some different ice cream treats. So from Mickey bars to Mickey ice cream sandwiches. So lots of good treats there. They also, over in the Canada area, had maple popcorn that was also included. So you got two different kinds of popcorn throughout this event. Another character that was out meeting and greeting was Minnie Mouse. I believe there were some others. Again, it just depends on where and when you are there, but she was fierce as always and had a good time with everybody. There are also some photo pass opportunities throughout the event. Your ticket does include photo pass downloads, so that's another great perk. So just keep an eye out for those throughout the park. Next, let's talk about the rides. This is probably the main reason most people go. The wait times were all very low. So this, there we go, 15-minute wait for Ratatouille. So, I mean, we had to do that. That's always a blast. But most of the rides were a walk-on. Frozen was a walk-on. The longest was typically Guardians of the Galaxy. That hovered around 30 to 40 minutes for the most part, but everything else was really a walk-on. So that is really why you go to this event, to just knock out all the attractions in a short amount of time. Keep in mind that the park is closed from Norway around to the France Pavilion, so in order to go between those two attractions, you do have to walk around the other way. But there was some other entertainment throughout the park. I know Canada and Mexico had stuff, but really we just were jamming out to the DJ. We had so much fun walking around the park, listening to the tunes. And I mean, look, this was during the event. There was no one around us, you guys. We could dance, we could leap, we could do whatever we wanted. There was so much room. That was the highlight for me, just being able to walk around the park with next to no people. It was really an enjoyable experience. Even the cast members were getting down to the DJ. Okay, we were all having a good time. So let's talk price really quick. Yes, I'm back in my apartment. This is after the fact, but ignore that. Let's talk about price. So currently after hours events are in Disney World for Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. Epcot and Hollywood Studios are around the same price. It's going to be around currently $155 to $175. There's about 2 or 3 dates per month, and it's running through September. So just, check the dates, because it's not every week. It's like every other week-ish. So check the dates, check the pricing, but hovering around that $155 price point. Magic Kingdom is a little bit more expensive. That starting point is around $175, only going up from there. And that event, as of right now, just runs through May. There's a couple nights between now and May. Dates can change, pricing can change, so please do keep that in mind. But all of them have the same idea. You are included photo pass, you're included all of the snacks that we talked about, and a lot of the rides. So not every single ride is open. That's going to vary depending on the park, but most attractions are open with a very low wait time. So let's talk about who this is right for. The event itself is not a long time, right? The event itself is only like 3 hours. However, you can get into the park earlier. So if you maximize that amount of time as well, you can really knock out. I mean, at Epcot, you can do all the rides without question. Magic Kingdom may be more difficult, but maybe I'll test that out another day to see if you can do it all in those couple hours. But the wait times being so low, the park being so empty is just, it's really amazing, because we don't see that anymore during the day or during like a normal park hour situation. Disney's always busy. So it's really nice to have those low wait times. And just honestly, how I did it was a more relaxed experience, right? I focused on the entertainment. I focused on the snacks and just kind of enjoying walking around with next to no people. But you could go and run from ride to ride, and a lot of people did that. Just do rides over and over again because the waits were so low. So you make of it what you want, truly. It's not right for everybody. It is an added expense, but I do have clients that maybe If they're planning to get a 5-day park ticket, they'll get a 4-day park ticket and do an after hours. So on this after hours day, you could kind of have a resort day, relax, even go to Disney Springs, do some shopping. I would recommend just resting, doing pool time, relaxing, and then have a late evening at the parks. So, you know, there's ways to make it affordable in your trip. I am a Disney travel agent. I also plan Universal and cruises. So if you're planning a vacation, send a message to me. We can kind of start planning and figure out if this is going to be a good fit for you and your family. Like I said at the beginning, this is not a typical video for me because I was really vlogging for my agency's YouTube channel, but I still wanted to share the information with you. We had such a fun night, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and then I'll see you guys really soon. Thanks so much for watching.